Please make a donation to the Heroes at Home, Cancer Sucks, as well as the Making Strides charities. 3 awesome charities that do a world of good for our men and women in the military and those suffering from cancer. They're awesome cops, military personnel, and emergency responders. Please stay safe. You're always in our hearts. Greetings, folks and fans. This will be my review of the latest episode of Doctor Who entitled Rogue. I have to say, the concept of it I loved. The Doctor and Ruby going back in time to the time of the 1800s, taking part in that gala. The whole notion of a cosplay by the aliens. And just like the monks, I want these aliens to come back. Of course, these guys can't because they're but I would love to see these aliens come back. Rogue, I liked his character. I love the fact that he was verklempt, let's put it that way, over the loss of somebody. I love how Ruby conned and manipulated in order to get out of being duplicated. And the whole aspect of these aliens pretty much frying people when they gain their image. This could be a good way of introducing the Routins. I honestly think these aliens would be a great way of reintroducing the Routins, having it set up maybe that the Centaurans who are in battle with the Routins, the second race are trying to gain territory from the Routins. So now it's a 3-way triumvirate in a way. Like I said, how they defeated these aliens, I thought was awesome. Utilizing that same trap which Rogue did with the Doctor initially when he assumed he was part of the shape-shifting race. Now, the issues I have with this episode. Once again, he went down the Doctor went through the whole emotionally stunted angle to where he's got to cry. That's getting old. And another thing that I'm starting to notice with RTD is he's going down the same road as Moffat with Bill. He's getting into that quicksand plot hole to where he wants to toss in the whole sexuality standpoint. I can understand it if you want to do it every other storyline, fine. But RTD is getting into that same Moffat loophole, tight hole. Sorry, had to go there. When it comes to the Doctor's sexuality, which really distracts you from the episode. You don't need to go the sexuality angle every single episode, and it's being stuck in there, and it is taking away from the storyline. There was no reason they had to go the same. They could have gone another angle. The whole standpoint of Rogue possibly being Captain Jack or a younger version, I don't see that. Just like I don't see Captain Jack being the face of Bo. And I'll leave a link to that theory down there. Oh, you weren't supposed to see that. Oopsie, sorry. All right, you really weren't supposed to see that. But yeah, the whole sexuality angle, it's getting old. It's pretty much screaming that I don't know how to write, or I don't know how to get myself out of this particular situation, so I'm just going to throw this overused monkey wrench into my storyline. Overall, even though I liked the plot line, I liked Rogue, I liked the concept, and I liked the aliens, I'd have to go a 5.5 to 6 with this episode out of 10. I'm sorry. RTD has to start, if he's going to continually write like this, he's going to pigeonhole himself to such a standpoint to where this emotionally stunted doctor literally is getting old. Ciao. I know I mentioned this in a past video, and I don't remember which one, so I'm not going to do it. When Moffat did Bill, I thought she was good. I really did, but Moffat started going down that route of let's toss in her sexuality at standpoints, which RTD is sadly copying, and is totally taking away from the storylines in question. It's becoming real distracting. Now, Bill, I have to say, she would have been perfect as a companion from the past. And I'm getting I know it's not going to happen, but I think that's what's also stunting the Doctor Who, is that they want to shoot for modern day companions. I realize they want to do that so the viewer will feel more inclined, more inclusive, so to speak. But the modern day companion is getting old. I would love to see a companion from the past who was brought up on this whole notion that the future is going to be Star Wars-ish, Star Trek-ish. And when they get to that future, it's pretty much this looking around and going, oh, you repainted. Nice. Now, having said that thing about Bill, as far as the time periods are concerned, 60s to 70s due to her race. Granted, I know I'm probably basing it a little bit on the US and all, but still, 60s and 70s due to her race. Now, the 80s, due to a tiny little ailment that was going on at the time when it comes to her sexuality. But like I said, Bill, of all the companions the Doctor's had, she would have been perfect for coming from the past. Blind Dyslexic. Ciao for now.
You've been watching the TBD On with the Blind Dyslexic. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell and thumbs up. Thank you. Ciao for now.